I've got a pleasant thing to do here, and that is every year, not every year there's not one awarded, but every year there is an opportunity to present something called the Pacific Division Ham of the Year Award. And some years there are no nominees. Some years there are no nominees that the committee finds a compelling reason to give the award, because it is a large person that we try to recognize, that they do something that my division, I think, has 12,000 people in it, and they're the one of 12,000 that gets that award. And this year, he's an old friend. I have nothing to do with selection, by the way, and if I did, I would have selected him. But ordinarily, we have maybe a club will nominate somebody, maybe a few acquaintances will nominate somebody. In this case, this gentleman has been nominated by 3 clubs, and he does a very lot of work for the American Radio Relay League and for amateur radio in the Pacific Division, and more specifically in the state of Nevada. And this person has been recommended by the Sisterhood of Amateur Radio. That's called SOAR. They soar through life. The Frontier Amateur Radio Society, that's FARS, they go very far. And the Salvation Army Team Emergency Radio Network. That's 3 pretty amazing endorsements, any one of which would be pretty good for one person to get, pretty amazing for one person to get all 3. I won't attempt to read all 3 of these. There's a lot of good stuff here. The clubs were very careful in their presentations. SOAR would not exist if it wasn't for this person. And oh, that felt so good. Right on the top of my foot, I'm sorry. But thank goodness the plaque's okay. Sorry, at least I didn't make any bad words come out, did I? Because I'm the guy that put it where it could fall, so I got to blame myself. Anyhow, as I was saying, SOAR was one of the nominating clubs. The Frontier Amateur Radio Society, who this person has been a president of at times, and the some events that this person has done is work in the Puerto Rico section. So he works in the Pacific Division, the Nevada section, and he goes and helps out in Puerto Rico, which is pretty amazing. And he's a Nevada section webmaster, he's a volunteer examiner, he's an official observer, he's a registered instructor, president and past vice president of Frontier Amateur Radio Society, past president, vice president of the Nellis Radio Amateur Club, chairman of Southern Nevada Council of Amateur Radio Clubs, and I'm lucky enough to have him serve as an assistant director for the Pacific Division. So I'm really blessed with the number of people that I have that do good things for amateur radio, and I happen to be able to see it happen and or recognize it. So what I would like to say, this is the plaque. It's a very distinctive plaque that was designed for this award, and we've been passing it out for a few years now. The ARRL, the National Association for Amateur Radio Pacific Division, Ham of the Year Award, in recognition of your outstanding contributions to amateur radio, presented to John Bigley, N7 Uniform Radio. Congratulations, John. Thank you. My pleasure. Would you like to say a few words?
Well, most of these people know me. I never say a few words, so maybe I should.
Yeah, use the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. No key?
No key.
Okay. Anyway, wow, this is great. Does this committee drink or?
I don't know. I'm not on the committee.
Wow, that's
Probably.
wow. I look at all the people out here. I think very deserving of something like this. Certainly, don't feel like I'm kind of overwhelmed. So give me a couple of seconds here. I certainly appreciate everybody, and on behalf of all the people that helped me with a lot of the events and stuff, I'll accept this on their behalf if you'll allow me to do that. You know, so appreciate it. You know, thank you very much, guys. Thank you.